Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our MY17 V60 Polestar. In this video I'm going to take you around the outside. I'm also going to give you a little bit of information about this car. We're going to jump inside, run through some of the features and condition as well. On the outside you'll see that this car is in the really vibrant iconic Volvo Rebel Blue, or Cyan Racing Blue as they call it in other countries. We do have our nice Polestar badge just here in the black grille. The gloss black contrasting against the really bright blue colour does make a really nice interesting look on the outside. Even the dark colour inside the headlights does go along really nicely on this vehicle. Colour coded front parking sensors across the front here. Being the MY17 we do have the updated 4-cylinder motor in this one, down from the 3-litre 6-cylinder. As we move around to the driver's side of the car, we'll see that here on our wheels we do have the really nice updated style wheels as well, even with a little Polestar badge in them too. Excellent tread on these tyres, they are 20-inch rims as well. Moving down the rest of the side of the car, we've got gloss backside mirrors with built-in side indicators as well. This car does have a lot of convenience. All you've got to do to unlock it is just grab on the door handle or just tap on this button as well. The mirrors will fold in as you lock it, and then just grabbing the door handle will unlock the car again. Our petrol fuel fill cap is just here on the driver's side, just above our second premium wheel. Once again, fantastic condition with excellent tread, Michelin tyres on this car. Moving around to the back, see that we do have our Polestar exhaust system, dual exhaust tips in the back. Does have a really nice note to it, even though it is the 2-litre motor. This is just as quick, does have the better gearbox than the 6-cylinder motor. Polestar badge on the back. Opening up the boot, being the V60, you do have a nice ample amount of space in the back here as well. No marks along the back. It hasn't been used with a lot of people throwing a lot of stuff in the back. Spare tyre in there as well with all the tools you'd need for any sort of roadside situation you might find yourself in. So closing the hatch and moving down the passenger side of the car, you'll see the passenger side presents just as good as the driver's side. You do have the really nice dark tinted rear windows. I would suggest getting the front windows tinted to really bring out the contrasting on these two colours. The third rim is in just as good condition as the other two. Excellent tread on the tyres as well. Moving up towards the front of the car, last rim, Polestar brakes as well, really stand out behind that spoke of the rim with the nice Volvo badge in the centre. What we're going to do next, I'm going to pop the bonnet. We're going to talk a little bit more about the performance aspect of this vehicle. So looking under the bonnet of our car, this is where the fun part really is in this vehicle. As mentioned before, this is our 2-litre 4-cylinder motor, but it is turbocharged and supercharged at the same time, producing a whopping 270 kilowatts from this motor. With its all-wheel drive system, it does give it an acceleration of 0 to 100 in 4.8 seconds and 470 newton-meters of torque. I mentioned before about having that upgraded gearbox in this car. It is an 8-speed automatic transmission. With a 67-litre fuel tank, you can still manage 8.1 litres per 100 k's driven, or an average fuel distance of 830 kilometres from a full tank of fuel. So with that sort of performance, that sort of fuel usage is absolutely fantastic. And Volvo go into all this performance without sacrificing their safety. You do have 6 standard airbags as well as a nice soft engine cover here as well, because Volvo do like to pay attention to the little details. What we're going to do next, we're going to jump inside the car and run through some of the features and styling of the interior of this vehicle. Okay, so moving to the inside of our car, we do have a really nice racing styling in here, as well as the luxury which you can expect from the Volvo brand. Over here on the right, we've got full electric window control, as well as side mirror folding buttons and adjusting locking mechanism further up the door. Moving the steering wheel to the right, we've got front and rear windshield wipers on the right control arm, our headlights and indicators here on the left. Steering wheel itself is a really nice sporty design with suede in the middle and light blue stitching, as well as leather on the outside. You've got paddle shifters on this car to have that little bit of extra fun as well. Using our right controls, we've got all of our media and voice control and our cruise control here on the left. Push start button here on the dash. Moving to the center, we've got a nice big vibrant center screen with satellite navigation built into it, as well as a really clear reverse camera. As we move the steering wheel, the car does predict where the car's going to go with the lines, which makes parking this thing very, very easy. You do have all of your hard buttons below to operate it with your radio, media and settings. You've got nice center vent just here above our CD player. Just below that we've got our volume, our tuning. This is also our menu knobs as well, so we can just cycle through some menu options with this. Moving down from that, we've got fan speed in the middle with vent selection. We've got our heated steering wheel options, lane keeping, because this car does have adaptive cruise control, lane keeping and blind spot monitoring. We've got heated front seats as well as individual controls for each side of the car. Our Polestar gear shifter right in the middle here as well gives it that really nice sporty look. And continuing back from that, we've got 2 cup holders with a 12-volt socket, nice cover for that, a suede center console lid. In here we got a nice remote as well that we can use for the media, as well as a USB port and an auxiliary port. Nice deep amount of storage. Looking at our seats, we got a suede and a leather combination with that iconic light blue stitching all around. This car has done a little under 12,000 k's at this point in time, so very, very great condition. I would highly recommend coming down, taking this car for a drive to really feel how comfy it is and that 270 kilowatts of power that this engine puts out. So I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching our walk around video on our MY17 V60 Polestar. I hope I've given you a really good idea on the condition of this car, which is absolutely fantastic, and taught you a thing or two about the features in this vehicle, or even the power output. Once again, in Rebel Blue or Cyan Racing Blue, this is the most iconic Volvo colour in this vehicle, and anyone who comes out and looks at this car, I'm confident that you will be driving away in this vehicle. If you have any questions or would like to book in a test drive, please give us a call on 9907 0555.